Welcome to Illuminati Silver. We tell you the truth about silver. Today is Tuesday, the 17th of December 2019. And yesterday we produced two videos. The first entitled Equities Rise, So Does Gold and Silver. And the second, Brexit, Elections, Democracy and the Media. Now we've placed links to both of these in the description box below. Now it was our intention to provide you today with our end-of-year prediction for gold and silver. Unfortunately, we've been unable to do this for two reasons. The first is that I, the narrator, has spent most of the day dealing with body identification and post-mortem of my brother who passed away just a few days ago. And so haven't had the time, in all honesty, to complete the full analysis. And I apologise for that. And the second, both gold and silver from a technical point of view are actually hovering around key technical points which could genuinely suggest a move in either direction, with a slight bias at the moment towards a downward direction, certainly for silver, for a short period of possibly a couple of weeks, and then a potential resurgence. Now, we're not committing to that at this stage. We're facing two difficulties. The first one is that the Chinese and the US are providing slightly differing accounts re phase one of the US-China trade deal, which casts some doubt over its certainty. There's no doubt something has happened, but it's unclear despite the very positive noises coming from the US. China is being far more reticent. And the second is that the Brexit situation, surprisingly, has begun to change once again. Not that Brexit's not going to happen, but Boris Johnson's new government is indirectly suggesting, through certain quotes and comments and deadlines and plans, which could suggest that if their requests are not met, could lead to a hard Brexit-type withdrawal after all. One is getting the impression that Johnson is flexing his muscles, so this is causing a little consternation amongst traders. Now, we've seen as a result of that slight uncertainty, sterling fall back against the dollar, and it's now standing at $1.31 to the pound, compared with $1.33 yesterday and the day before, and $1.35 last Wednesday, before the actual vote took place. So this is causing some difficulty in making a very accurate assessment, because of course, as we know, to a large degree on the short-term markets, traders often behave as a result of emotion as well as fact and information. And therefore, they are edging their bets at this moment. But the technical analysts we have managed to speak to, and it was only two today, have suggested that the fear is that the price will go down in dollar terms, even though it may go up in sterling terms. However, we can see that gold is currently at the same level in dollar terms as its opening on Monday, namely $1,475, but is higher in sterling terms, up some £18. Silver is 5 cents up on Monday, compared with Monday, at $16.99, having just dropped below that psychologically important $17 level, which is where it's been for the past 2 days. And in sterling terms, it's actually up 26 pence, which is probably the equivalent, and this is just off the top of my head, of 30 cents, showing the weakness of sterling in the past 24 hours or so. Now, this may all correct itself in the next couple of days, and we wish to see exactly what is happening vis-à-vis China and obtain Brexit clarity before we dare attempt a sensible forecast. Otherwise, to be frank, it would just be guesswork rather than our normal, quite thorough economic evaluation process. Now, that said, equities are still rising as we predicted, and we envisage that the overall picture for gold and silver will certainly become more clearer by Thursday. Now, by way of economic data, and therefore supporting a potential view that we will take, it's interesting to note that the market manufacturing flash PMIs for December was close to expectations, with the services PMI up slightly compared with the previous month. Housing starts and building permits for November are up, and industrial production figures for November came in at 1.1%, against expectations of 1.2%, slightly disappointing, but ahead of October's figures of minus 0.9%. So nothing really here to frighten the birds, as we say in the United Kingdom. Now, the dollar index stands at 97.19. That's up slightly. So it is really all relatively calm at present. So we're having gold and silver, and the dollar for that matter, all operating within relatively close margins. Now, we shall of course provide our forecast on Thursday, or alert you should anything happen out of the ordinary before then. So please bear with us, and let's look forward to seeing what's going to happen on the geopolitical front, which to some degree has been ignored because of the excitement of the UK elections, and also to some extent the impeachment inquiry in the United States, both of which have seemed to have taken most of the major news headlines. Thank you so much for listening, and if you haven't already done so, please subscribe to our channel. Press the bell sign so you're notified of videos as and when they're published. And if you haven't already done so, please kindly go over to illuminatisilver.com and sign up as a free or paying member. We hope you have found this video interesting and informative. And if so, please give it a thumbs up and share it on social media. Please ensure that you have subscribed to our channel and press the bell sign so that you are notified of any future videos. Also, kindly visit our website at illuminatisilver.com, and if you haven't already done so, please subscribe either as a free or paying member for regular email updates and offers. Disclaimer: Illuminati Silver owners come from a background of banking, international wealth management and economics. Having now retired from these worlds, we are not qualified to give investment advice. Therefore, this and other productions must not be deemed to be giving such advice and merely represent the personal views of its owners.